I want to talk to you about how I can help you to reduce pain, fatigue, and sleep issues to improve your quality of life, giving you more energy, happiness, and quality time with family and friends. I speak to a lot of people with chronic illnesses like fibromyalgia, and there's a recurring pattern to the journey they go through. I frequently hear that over the past 2 to 5 years, they feel an increasing fatigue, pain, and confusion. They're seeing cracks in relationships with family, poor sleep leading to mood issues and difficulty coping with life. They see friends starting to drift away as they struggle to go out and keep up. They find that visits to the doctors end up with being dismissed and everything just being put down to their illness. And they spend around £5,000 to £20,000 on supplements, medications, and doctors trying to heal. I often hear that in the last year, they feel increased isolation and loneliness, feeling like they're missing out on life. They start doubting themselves and losing hope, wondering if they're ever going to get better. They find feelings of depression and anxiety are intensifying. Every consultant they see just costs more and more money, and they just diagnose you with something else. Then there's the private medical treatment costs that start spiraling, and they're not making you any better. Experience and stories from others have taught me that the next few years sees them living with the guilt and shame of having to be cared for when all they want is independence, giving up on their future and the goal of getting better, and they just look to stop getting any worse. They're living on painkillers at the highest dose they can, and it still doesn't help. They feel a failure as they watch others live their lives happy and carefree. They end up being knocked back, dismissed, belittled, and pitied so many times they're afraid to reach out and ask for help. So my expertise is in helping people with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, ME, and FND to reduce pain, fatigue, and sleep issues so that they can feel better and make the most of life. I've got 2.5 years professional experience and 25 years personal experience healing from multiple chronic illnesses. I help my clients to have more energy and return to joy, gaining a better quality of life and enjoying quality time with family and friends in as little as 6 to 8 weeks. So what's different about what I do? Every client is treated as an individual with their own experience of life, no more being pigeonholed and fitted into a predetermined mold. I help my clients make breakthroughs in the session, no being left out on your own to go through the process alone. There's no mentally rehearsing a future self multiple times a day. You get lifelong access to an additional self-development course, giving you the tools and techniques to use going forward. My goal with therapy is to guide my clients to discover their healer within, to provide a toolkit to empower them as they move forward through life with confidence and resilience, having achieved their desired results. Clients are fully supported with tailored one-to-one therapy and full support via email and messenger. I spend as much time with you as needed to give you a result, with the aim to do it as quickly as possible, leaving you to get on and enjoy life. So what can you gain in the next 2 or so years by healing now? No more financial outlay in doctors, supplements, prescriptions, and maintenance therapies, saving around 40 to 100 or more £1,000. Life opportunities open up, new job, promotion, career prospects, better relationships, being a better partner, parent, friend, spontaneity and adventure as you learn to trust your body, and travel, the opportunity to explore. Seeing a greater self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-belief. And learning to trust that whatever you put your mind to, your body will keep up. So the biggest resistance is always cost. And I understand that this is the biggest resistance for most people, having already spent out so much trying to get better. But as the previous slide showed, not all outcomes are financial. Yes, there's the money you spend and save by healing, But consider what being ill for another 5, 10, 15 years is likely to cost emotionally, physically, and mentally. People say having health is priceless, but the reality for many is that's not always true. Everyone has a point at which they stop, whether it's 10,000, 20,000, or £100,000. My process looks at the current situation that you're in. It looks at the symptoms that are interfering with your day-to-day life and holding you back. We then investigate the issue and the underlying beliefs associated with that issue. We untie the knots that hold the current belief in place, which allows your subconscious to uncover the hidden resources within you. We then test to make sure all the knots have been unraveled and let those now available resources guide you to your next step. The end result being confidence in your body, less pain, resilience, feeling more energetic, and enjoying life. I've helped multiple people overcome chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, and reduce the symptoms of other chronic illnesses that were holding them back. So, are you a good fit? This isn't for you if you're wanting long, drawn-out therapy that takes years, or looking for someone to fix you. This therapy is fast and effective teamwork and relies on you taking action on the resources made available during our work together. I can't help people who aren't prepared to help themselves. This is for you if you're an action taker and you're looking for rapid, permanent improvement so you can get on with your life. This is for you if you're fed up with how things are and are committed to making your life better. You're prepared to take action, embrace rapid change, and ask for help if needed. So how can we work together? Well, that kind of depends on your desired outcome. Do you want to focus on resolving one specific issue? So if you've got one burning issue that you want to shift that's holding you back, then a 28 transformation is right down your street. Or maybe you know there's a few layers to shift and work through. You have a more complex symptomatic picture and want to work through a few issues, in which case the 16-week rapid recovery program may be the best bet for you. If your desired outcome is to transform your life and you know you've got some issues to overcome, but big goals you know you want to achieve, and you want to receive help and support to create a big transformation in your life, then the 365 days to change your life is the way to go. So if you're serious about change and creating a new future for yourself, then press the button below this video and contact me. And let's talk about how we're going to create that new future of health and wellness.